Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf in Mordor, and today we are at the Udun Foothold, and we have a little bulletin board here. Udun. Well, just in case you got lost, I guess. As if it's easy to get lost in Mordor. Actually, it probably is easy to get lost in Mordor. Hello there. Anything you need? Did you feel the change in the wind upon crossing the Blackgate Pineleaf? Everything in this accursed land is tainted. The earth, the water, even the air. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Narthavran, Master Smith of the Noldor. I was present when the last alliance broke into the valley and defeated Sauron's army. I was filled with sorrow and anger seeing the atrocities they had committed here, and have made it my life's work to find a way to purge its corruption. I now believe I have the right tool to achieve this. I have recovered one of the adamants of old, the flame of Alchemir. It will unravel any shadow-touched object to a physical residue that I call the Ash of Gorgoroth. I am then able to use it to fashion extraordinary equipment. I have a feeling you will be instrumental in the conquest of Gorgoroth, and as such, I will be encountering many corrupted items in your travels. I have a proposition for you. I will allow you to use the flame. My assistants, the High Enchantress, will help you. You need only touch a piece of tainted equipment to the flame, and it will be reduced to ash. I believe that the dwarf over there has been scavenging through the orc's forges. Perhaps he is willing to let you have something for this purpose? Yes. Find a piece of equipment, burn it to ash, and then return to me. Alright, so. Now, I don't know why they have you purchase this item.
May I help you?
I mean, why do you need, I guess, to get used to purchasing stuff from her or something like that? Because it's rather strange that you need to purchase the Flame of Ankomir if we're just borrowing it for him anyway, but that's another matter. And we have various items here that you can create here that I think this creates some ash or something. Enchanted Gorgoroth adamant, which I presume, yeah, could be disenchanted into Gorgoroth ash also. What? Why? I don't know. But I think I've been a little slacking in my cooking, right? Because I've got... Yeah, I've been slacking in my cooking, so therefore, buying a single... No, it's a cooldown recipe, not a single-use recipe. But in any case, obviously won't be able to do that for the moment. But let's save this, put this here, and hopes that someday I can reduce the clutter inside of my pack. Hello there, I heard you had something that you may be able to use for testing the flame?
Our hope has dwindled, but it is not gone.
Aye, the elf's right. I am seeking anything of value that might have been left behind. The orcs were churning out thousands of blades and armor pieces from these forges, but most of them are foul Morgul steel. Nothing I want anything to do with. Here, take this dagger I found. It's worthless to me. And tell that elf he's better off leaving this sort of thing to the dwarves. It sounds like something a dwarf will say. So now we have this Morgul steel dagger, and right, who wants a Morgul steel dagger? Certainly not a hobbit. There you go. It crumbles into ash. And they gave us 1 ash. Yay! That was really useful. And I'm sure we'll need tons of ash in order to get anything useful out of this. Alright, actually,
What do you need?
for useful thing, 115 ash, 115, 90 ash. Alright. So you get an earring for 90 ash. Yeah. Well, it'll be another 7 levels before I can do anything with it anyway. And they divide them into class and stuff like that. Alright, back. The flame of Ankamir has performed as expected then? Excellent! In your travels, should you find any equipment that you have no use for, I ask that you destroy it with the flame and give the resulting Ashigogura to one of my assistants. They will reward you with powerful items of my own making, free from the foulness of this land. And good luck and safe travels, my friend. Alright. That's what that's all about. Now, I have this little thing that I am only level 105. This is a level 106 zone, but I would like to get some decent equipment when I hit level 106, so I'll go and kill a few mobs and all. Now, I do have some Matham Hunter stuff to don when I do hit 106. I also have all those essences that I ignored all this time, though I think they dropped tier 9 essences here, so if I get any local essences, I'll probably use them instead. But the equipment isn't as dependent on essences as it was before. New deed, Forge Works of Udon, because why not? So I need to discover all these great Forge Works and find some goblins and orcs and all that stuff, because we're in Mordor, and I think finding a goblin or an orc or two would be likely to happen. Ah, like there's a goblin right there. Of course, we have a goblin that is sitting. Silly goblin. You gave me the high ground. And believe me, a hobbit really could use the high ground. So I suppose I could poke at its toe. Out! Yeah, I'm being eaten alive here because I am in a... Well, okay, I'm only in a shadow 1 area. Yeah, this is going to be a real tough. What I'm likely going to do is between episodes is run a skirmish or two to get myself up to 106, so I'll be more viable in this place. Because right now, Mordor, well, I am, to paraphrase some dwarves in Moria, I am ill-equipped to venture into Mordor. But I'm going to have to try it anyway. Yeah, this is what everything is tougher in here. Like, this guy has 54,000 morale. I'm at 24, so he is more than twice my morale. And I really should do some cooking. Another thing I really need to do between episodes. At least get above there. The Anorian cooking is pretty good, I think. No, actually I didn't want the quest log there. What I need to do is pay attention, keep myself alive. Then I could open up my crafting panel, which is what I really wanted. And let's see. Okay, I've got the Westament. I never actually even finished the Westament tier. That's how far behind I am on this. After the Westament, I think after the Westament is the Anorian, and the Anorian stuff is pretty good, and in fact I think it's better than the Doomfold level at the moment. So between episodes I should go and do a little bit of cooking, get myself all nice and ready with something decent in here, because all I've got left are 12 superior duck stuff, and I've got some, yeah, I need to get the latest and greatest for that. But for now, okay. Oh, good. Neutral territory, so at least I'm not being whipped upon by the terrain also. It does also help if a hunter is around. I have no way am I going to fight those things. If the hunter starts a fight with one of them, fine. But I can't handle 2 at a time at this moment. I thought that was a hunter. Boy, he's tricksy. Yeah. And then we have this Nernhoth. Frenzied Nernhoth. Why is he frenzied? I don't know. But these are the people from Nern. And apparently, yeah, they've been around for a while. I was hoping we could make friends with the people from Nern. But it's probably going to be like the Dunlendings, where there'll be some that'll be more that might potentially be friendly, and others that are going to be a real pain. And under these conditions, I can imagine the stories they've been told of the Gondorians and all that stuff living here in Mordor, as if there could be a worse place to live than Mordor. Because look at this place. I heard one person refer to this as Ankh-Mar 2.0. Yeah, this is not going to be good. I'll have to turtle up a little bit here. I better make sure I pop Never Surrender there. Good grief. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Hopefully I can do this without getting myself killed. As I said, ill-equipped. Very ill-equipped. Ill-equipped to fight 2 at a time. That's what I'm ill-equipped to do. Definitely ill-equipped to fight 2 at a time. Oh! Hitting all the wrong buttons too. Okay, that doesn't help either. Okay, whew. Well, one at a time I should be able to handle with no trouble, right? Fine, getting all these crankshafts. Gears. Now, looking for those flags. Those flags are within camps. No way am I going to go against those flags at this point. Now, I might be able to find one of them. There we go. At least I took care of that. Now, unfortunately, it means to find the forges next. And the place that sends you to is extremely... Oh, okay, I was afraid for a moment. Was that going to be that infamous 115... There is this 115 troll. I think I know where he likes to sit, but I think he also likes to move it a couple of places. Where am I? And where should I go? Actually, this is sending me towards the first signal. I think the first signal flag might be easy to get to. It's the rest that get tough. But for right now, I need XP. XP left. Now, I know that would be instant death. I mean, look at that. There's one goblin can do a number 2. Can you imagine what that troll could do to me? As I said, I am ill-equipped to venture into Mordor. Very ill-equipped. Well, good thing I've got these heals I can fall back on when things are rough. That is why I'm coming in with the warden, right? For days like this. Alright, he's down. But things become a lot easier once you get proper equipment and all that stuff, because, well, I suppose that's commonly the case. Alright. Well, now, I need to go and What can I do? Anything I can do? Let me think on that. The good news is that there's a banner this way. The bad news is that there is a troll that likes to go up and down in this area. There's also a great forge work here. Maybe I can at least gain one of the banners. Oh, wait. Ah, and we have the cat. And the captain quest is down there. Ah, alright, that's where we need to go. Maybe that wasn't a banner it was pointing me towards. So let me come down here. Crunch. And at least get something constructive done in this episode. Alright. And I find several soldiers around here scrabbling among the refuse.
There is much to be done.
Ah, good! They've sent another. Yes, well then, what are you waiting for? Lend us a hand. The captain's command was to roll over every stone and pry open every soldier's chest until we found something of value. If we don't step up the pace, we'll be out here for another day. Those are the captain's orders. Your captain is loopy! Just saying. Loopy captain. Well, nothing in there. Are you really sure? Why is the captain ordering us to search chests all over the place? Where? Let it Mordor. Not on summer vacation. Oh, good grief. Well, we'll save that for later, just in case there are more than enough to handle. Well, fortunately, the Nordhall aren't really all that tough. Probably because they're not exactly in the top list of willing servants of Mordor. You know, that they were taking here slaves and all that stuff. You're not exactly going to be at your top. I know. That and logic don't exactly always go together on how people behave on such matters. But, let's see. Yes, okay, good. Plenty of these things. 5, and let's take care of this worker first. And that will give us enough searching through the rubble. And at least we can complete one quest here. Because let's face it, we need to complete quests. We need to gain levels. Yeah, I'll need to run a couple of skirmishes and get to 106. Because when that happens, I think I'll be in a much better position. And we gotta... Yeah, I don't want to get too close to that insect up there. Okay, there we go. Fine, I found nothing useful. Good. I can now report in that I found nothing useful. Because I'm in great shock that I found nothing useful. Really? Hey, I found nothing useful.
We must keep ever vigilant.
Oh! Well, now we got hardly with this long, have we? Well, got a ways down the road, saw some refuge, and he set us on it. That's right, the captain set us to go and looking for everything. Seemed to think that some treasure, real treasure, might be just under the next bit of rubble. I cannot rightly say that he set out with that in mind, but the idea seems to have seized him somehow, if you understand me. Yes? So, and you know where he went then? Well, you know, it comes to me now that we have been the lucky ones in being sent here instead of going with him. Really, what's wrong now?
For Gondor!
And perhaps it is well that you are looking after him. We know he carried on further down the road. We watched him go, I'll confess it. Set his sights on something, and after a stretch turned north. You go looking. You'll find signs of him, I guess. Yeah. Right. Well, maybe I'll go looking for him, but maybe I'll go and get a few extra bits of experience. As I said, I'll probably run in a skirmish or two, get myself to 106, and see if I am any more sturdy when we return for the next episode of Pineleaf in Mordor.